I'll let you know what exactly PTE Academic and PTE Core is all about. To all those people who are willing to go for these purposes can always appear for PTE Academic examination. So read aloud, we were having 30 to 40 seconds and answer time is always 30 to 40 seconds again. Now here you can see, here are some of the questions that we are added for the speaking module. Now earlier the pressure level was moderate, but now the pressure level will be slightly faster because hello everyone, I'm here with the latest updates of a PTE examination, and I'll let you know what exactly Pearson test of English is all about. So let's get started and let's understand what this exam is, who should appear for this, and what is the purpose of this exam with all the modules and structures that you need to know today. Let's understand what exactly PTE is. PTE is Pearson Test of English, is a computer-based English language proficiency exam designed to assess candidates' ability to communicate in English in academic, professional, and everyday environment. Now, PTE exam offers two other kind of examinations. Now, the first one is PTE Academic and the next one is PTE Core. I'll let you know what exactly PTE Academic and PTE Core is all about. But before, this is again another English proficiency examination like IELTS and TOEFL. Let's understand now what exactly PTE Core and PTE Academic stands for. So the purpose for PTE Academic are as follows. Let's understand. It is suitable for students planning for higher education abroad, skilled immigration applicants, and professional needings for English certification. Let's have a detailed explanation on what exactly the purpose is and what are the features and details we need to know about PTE Academic. Now, the purpose is PTE Academic is designed for candidates who wants to study abroad, apply for student visa, apply for professional registration, apply for immigration, specifically for Australia and New Zealand. Moving ahead, the features are, the focus is English academic, test duration is around 2 hours, skills that are tested are the 4 major modules, which is speaking, writing, listening, and reading. Moving ahead, we've got universities, college, immigration bodies. Question style will be academic and real-life communication. Scoring will be entirely AI scoring and a human quality monitoring. Score range ranges from 10 to 90. Now, this is all about PTE Academic. To all those people who are willing to go for these purposes can always appear for PTE Academic examination. While let me help you understand what exactly PTE Core is. Now, PTE Core, the purpose of PTE Core is very simple. It caters to design specifically for Canada immigration and work-related purposes, while the focuses are everyday workplace and social English. Now, PTE Core, you can also take not only, if you're not looking for any kind of immigration purposes, you can take this examination to enhance your communication skill, which will eventually help you at your workplace and especially when you are in your social gathering. Moving ahead, we've got test duration of same around 2 hours and with the exact same 4 pillars as PTE Academic, and the acceptance is primarily Canada immigration programs, workplace, daily life communication, and with the same scoring scale, that is 10 to 90. Now, let's understand what all major things we are missing on and let's talk about them. Now, the next thing that we are here is for the difference between PTE Academic and PTE Core so that things become crystal clear for you guys. Now, moving ahead, the main purpose for these two examinations is, for PTE examination is majorly study abroad and migration, while for PTE Core is Canadian immigration. While let's talk about the next one, that is language style. It is academic and professional, while if we talk about the workplace and daily communication is dealt by PTE Core. Moving ahead, the counter difficulty is what slightly higher, you can say academic level, or if I talk about PTE Core, it is practical communication level. It is accepted by global university and immigration with a test format of similar structure, while PTE Core caters to mainly Canada immigration and similar structure for the same. So this is what the difference between PTE Academic and PTE Core. Now let's understand the different or kind of bifurcated differentiation between multiple module that you guys are going to encounter in this particular examination. Now, overall PT exam structure is approximately 2 hours with all the 4 major modules, 22 question types, 50 to 70 questions, and fully computer based. Yes, you don't get pen paper based option over here. So you have to have a really good hands-on experience on computer systems or your laptops. Now the changes, major update. Let's understand about the latest changes that we have encountered in last year 2025 August is earlier the format contains 3 hours but later on it converted to 2 hours of examination while the question types were around 20 to which it turned to 22. 52 to 64 question turned to 50 to 70 major questions and it is for academic communication while now the changes have been made with academic and real life communication. The one is earlier one was predictable. Now the real one is adaptive. So you have now like in this particular updated mode, I don't believe that the templates are going to work. So you need to lessen your memorization skill and enhance your real life communication skill. This is exactly or this is what exactly is going to help you in order to appear for your PT examination. Now scoring changes. Earlier it was fully AI scored. Now it is AI with human quality monitoring. Now I'm going to brief you guys what exactly human quality monitoring is. Stay with me. Now human scoring answers no and no. So when I say human quality monitoring, I don't actually mean that human will check one by one all of your questions and will mark it accordingly. It's not going to happen. Sorry, that's not going to happen. What exactly the thing is? So human monitoring not highlighted, added for fairness and validation. AI and human quality monitoring, basically the intervention of human or kind of interference of human in the scoring system of PT is just to maintain the fairness, is just to check whether whatever the AI is scored is actually worth it. Do we need any kind of variation or is there anything we can do for fairness of the scores or not? So this is why human intervention has been taken place, not exactly to mark each and every question of yours. Okay, so here we have score release. Earlier the score used to release in 2 to 5 days, but now the score will release in within 48 hours. And earlier the feature were very old, I mean the earlier feature that we are using, and now we've got the updated version of it. Okay, now moving ahead, we've got human evaluation reality. So here we have, as I told you, so we've got important clarification. Human role includes monitoring AI scoring. Humans do not score essay manually, keep this in mind. Now, checking fairness across accent scoring speaking responses manually, no. Random auditing for responses, rechecking every student's test, no. Improving scoring algorithms, so just to help you with more validation and fairness of your score. This is why we've got this human, quality monitoring. Okay, so now let's understand the preparation time of it. So read aloud, we were having 30 to 40 seconds and answer time is always 30 to 40 seconds again. Now here you can see, here are some of the questions that we are added for the speaking module. Okay, so here we've got read aloud. I've already told you, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture, answer short question, summarize group discussion and respond to a situation. Now earlier we were not having these two questions and these are the two newly added questions in our PT examination. And for them, we have the prep time of 20 seconds and the answer time is 40 to 50 seconds for summarized group discussion and 40 seconds for respond to a situation. Now, moving ahead, we've got two new questions added, as I told you. Let's learn a little bit about them, okay? Summarize group discussion. The skills that are tested over here are listening, speaking, note taking, and summarization. While respond to a situation is where you need to go specifically for real life communication, spontaneous speaking, and pragmatic language use. Okay, now let's understand further things about the speaking. So, microphones opens automatically, so need to have a count on time. Students must respond immediately the moment they hear the question, and delay affects fluency and score. So, take your decision wisely and answer your questions properly. Moving ahead to the next part, that is the writing module, we only have two questions over here, that summarize written text that caters to 10 minutes and essay writing that caters to 20 minutes. Okay, so these are the only two questions that we have in our writing section. Moving ahead, visible countdown timer you can expect in your writing section, and students must need to manage the time independently. Okay, so they do not have a perfect timer for each and every question. Of course, you need to cater to the timing independently and take the decision accordingly. Reading section has, we've got 5 different kind of questions, which is reading and writing fill in the blanks, reading fill in the blanks, reorder paragraph, MCQ question with single answers, and MCQ with multiple answer. And here are some of the average time per question that you need to allocate is already provided. Make sure you have a look on them, and you can make your study plans accordingly. Okay. Moving ahead, we've got for the reading section, it's the single timer for full section, and poor time management affects your question and the score, of course, at the same time. So the timer that I have given over here, you need to take that into consideration if you want. Also, it also depends on your speed, the way you're taking time to solve the question, the way or the kind of proficiency you already hold on that language. So there are many factors that affect your marks and your answer when you exactly appear for your examination. So make sure to have a timer based practice, so that you can get an idea on how exactly you are at solving the questions and how will you do at the time of examination. Moving ahead, we've got the listening section, one of the most trickiest module. Like, trickiest is not the perfect word, but of course we have a lot of question over here in listening. So we can clearly see summarize spoken text, multiple question with single answer, and multiple choice question with multiple answer. Fill in the blanks, highlight correct summary, select missing word, highlight incorrect word, and write from the dictation. With this, I have already given you the time of preparation that you will get and the answer timer that you need to consider when you are dealing with this particular section. So, of course, you need to take them in consideration. And there are certain question which doesn't require actually there are certain question which you need to listen to the audio before and then answer. Also, there are certain questions in which you don't need to actually wait for the audio to stop, while you can write the answers at the time when the audio is going on, right? Okay. Furthermore, let's talk about a little bit more about listening section. Audio plays only once, no replay option. Some task requires answering while listening. So here is what we have, a quick insight of all the 4 modules. Now, major strategy changes and updates. So what exactly it is, let's understand. Earlier, it was a template memorization. You remember like before, abhi kuch der pehle I was telling you that make sure not to memorize the template anymore. Of course, this is what the earlier format or the structure contains, but now it's not the thing at all. It is basically very much aligned to natural communication, while academic focus only. So now it is more of like academic and real life communication. Pattern based preparation, it is skill based preparation on the heavier side if we go for. Okay, so here are the changes. As I have already told you, initially it was 3 hours, now it is like confined, or you can say concise timing of 2 hours, where now because of the 2 hour, the break is not available. So the break was available earlier, but now it is being removed from the entire structure. So what we have, earlier we were having around 20 questions, and now of course because of summarize because of those two questions, I'm so sorry, so it was like respond to a situation and summarize a group discussion. Because of those two questions, now it turns to around 22. Furthermore, talking about, earlier we had 52 to 64 question, and now we have 50 to 70 questions. More academic and predictable, academic with real life communication. Okay, so earlier we had a fixed flow, now it is slightly adaptive distribution. So you need to, wait, you need to adapt. I know, I understand the updates are recent, so I know it's going to take time for you to be familiar with the question and the sequence of it at the same time. So yes, let's understand the scoring system. Fully AI based it was, AI and human quality monitoring. It is not the case that human will check the answers individually. Minimal visibility of human role and monitoring fairness and AI accuracy. Accent fairness monitoring, limited focus earlier it was, now the stronger focus and validation are being transferred. Strong release, score release, earlier it was in 2 to 5 days, and mostly now it is in within 48 hours. Speaking section comparison, let's have a look. So earlier it was 5 tasks, now we've got 7. Structure template friendly, more spontaneous communication. New task added? No, earlier we don't have any new tasks, now we've got 2 more. And the pattern based is real life communication focus, while writing is SWT essay, which is summarize written text and essay at the same time. And the same task we can encounter now also after updation. Essay dominant, more balanced evaluation, grammar structure, grammar, clarity, communication, equality or quality, sorry. So this is what we have, okay. Moving ahead for the reading, earlier the timer was 29 to 41 minutes. Now the time is fixed and concise to 29 to 30 minutes. The question types are same. Earlier, it was very much vocabulary oriented, but now it is vocabulary, speed and comprehension oriented. Now, earlier, the pressure level was moderate, but now the pressure level will be slightly faster because the timer is being consigned from 29 to 41 to 29 to 30 minutes. Okay. So, yes, this is what we have. Moving ahead, we've got the before timing for listening section was 30 to 57 minutes, and now we've got 30 to 43 minutes. The question types are same. Difficulty nature is academic listening, earlier it was, and now it is academic and conversational listening. Further, write from dictation, still write from dictation is the one with the highest scoring task. Okay, now so just take that into consideration. Overall, exam philosophy has been shifted from academic language testing to academic real life communication. Earlier, it was very much template oriented, but now it is very much natural communication template. Earlier, the pattern recognition was very much familiar, but now it is very much skill based communication, and pure AI trust was there earlier, but now we've got AI and human monitoring confidence at the same time in the recent update. So now let's understand strategy shift for student. Now you guys will be very much inclined to using templates plus natural speaking, balanced multitask preparation, communication and practical knowledge, and adaptive skills training. So now you will have very much, now you will have to answer in a way where you will be answering in real time and real life communication. That will enhance, of course, your communication skill. But now I would highly recommend not to go for template memorization, because of course it's not going to add any value to your communication skill. So remember, you are appearing for these kind of examination not only for your study abroad or job journey or immigration journey, but also for your skill enhancement. Always remember, language is a skill set that you need to learn, and it will develop gradually. In one day, no one becomes Shakespeare, right? So it's really very important for you to take that into consideration. Advantages: shorter overall test, more realistic communication, improved global credibility, more balanced skill evaluation, faster score delivery. But the challenges are: require spontaneous speaking, highest listening concentration needed, reduced dependency on memorized templates, more cognitive load in speaking tasks. But I believe these challenges are not actually challenges, they are the opportunity, because of course the spontaneous response or having a little bit higher pace is not something that can be considered as a challenge, but it is an opportunity that you guys can take in order to enhance your language proficiency, right? Okay. Now, this is all about the session. And now here we have come at the end of the session, and this is all about the updates and strategies and modules and the updates. So I know it is like too much overwhelming for you guys, but still I'm here. I understand it can be very much overwhelming, but take it. I'm here. I can help you. If there's anything that you didn't understand, please let me know. Write down in the comment section so that I'll be able to understand what all things you need for the PTE exam updates. If you need anything else, and if you want me to make another video on PTE examination, please let me know. I'll help you with exact same detailed bifurcation of each and every section. And if you want me to make a video on strategy, let me know. I'll do that for you. Till then, bye bye. Take care. All the very best for your examination.